No, Mishnah tells you that you should. No, but I have to ask you a question on Shir. No, but this never pertain to the Torah of Hashem. What are you thinking?
Pictures.
Oh, pictures.
Pictures.
No, you don't know. No, you don't know.
It's my job in the yeshiva to supply the refreshments for the weekly meetings that the Rebbeim have.
I'm on the phone.
I'm asking you a question. What is this? I'm wondering. I'm sweating. I turn on the air. Honey. Only on 60 degrees. What do I do?
The yeshiva van is going to be on the
49 is the way I like it.
I'm sorry.
Rabbi, what's good?
I'm gonna have
The winner. Okay.
The meeting.
Oi, the meeting.
Today we are having a meeting with the Rebbeim of the yeshiva to discuss the reopening of the extended English programs that we have here.
I don't know what's gonna happen with Shir.
Oh, you're by side. The meeting.
Oh, right.
The meeting.
Oh, my yarmulke.
The meeting.
Right. Oh, thank you. You got Diet Coke for myself. Thank you.
I'll take it for me.
I'll take it.
One for Yehuda, two Baruch, Avi.
So barbaric.
One for Rose. Two for the Rose.
Where is the Rebbe Engel?
Rabbi Engel, where?
Let's be getting for meeting. Getting up or? She. You good? You need some water?
I'm good.
Oh, good. Go. Sorry for COVID. Lots of sodas.
So glad you dropped us. Soda?
Boys said we have to have a meeting today to discuss one very important thing. It's very important for our yeshiva, our learning, the students, ruchnis in general.
What we need?
But the Messiah, the Rosh Yeshiva, he would just follow the Messiah. The guidelines.
Rabbi Engel. Be my tool. Wake up. Be my tool.
I really did get a good sleep last night. I went to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning and woke up at 4. Can I just take the time to acknowledge how amazing Kiwi Foods is?
Kiwi food.
Free food. We can never have so much milk.
But we need some more milk.
Oy.
Boys say we need to continue our discussion of.
Thank you. I'm trying. What happened? What do I do?
Stop.
Where'd you like from?
Stop.
I don't know.
The way the Rebbeim sometimes behave is a little heftier and loose for my taste. I want it to be more refined and calm down.
Next week, when the
Stop it.
vaccine-
So barbaric.
Guys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Guys, come on.
Sorry.
Okay, next time I will
Thank
do
you,
that.
Rabbi Lehman. Next
No, I
week,
wanted the drink.
vaccines are
Oh,
ready
thank you.
for all of our teachers.
No, wrong one. This one's the better one.
All of the general
Oh,
studies.
continue.
Thank you. Next week, you know the vaccines are ready.
Oh yeah, I got it
General
last week.
studies.
No, I did it. I got COVID around a month ago at 2 o'clock in the morning. Even though I had COVID, I went to the CVS and I got Pepto-Bismol. I don't know why, but I got it. It was good.
It would be best if we could go around the table and have all the different rebbeim voice their opinions on the matter. Like if it's an oven that is set to a specific temperature, we can have the correct temperature for what we need to do.
Oh, like a moose in the oven. Yes. Rabbi Lieberman, how about you?
What? Oh.
I don't really understand these meanings. I mean, I'm not really paying attention. It could be what are we? Oh,
The meeting, the
I think-
chicken, the moose
I
in the
think-
oven.
What are maths? Like, sugar, open up. What's sugar? The teachers. Remengo?
Be mature.
My bad, man. Kiwi foods, kiwi.
Be mature.
Right. COVID. Kiwi foods,
I said be mature.
Please.
It's not a Rebbe like thing to do. Oh, I'm sorry, but be mature.
Right. Nelson?
The way I view COVID is terrible, a pandemic, a plague, attacking us out, very aggressive. But I think we need to have Hishtadlus. We know it's very aggressive, but Hashem is in control. He'll always help us in times of need. We're such an aggressive virus out there. So, Lamaisa, the way I feel about it is COVID needs to be taken very, very seriously, of course.
Guys, good news. Got off the phone with the building manager. We'll get the building in 10 years. 10 years.
We need more Seder. We need more Seder, Rabbi Sai. So, Sai, you need to think of the Rosh Hashiva. What would he have done? I actually have down a little parcel from him from 1969. He wrote for me in a second. Check. He wrote, Rabbi Mendelssohn, always follow Messiah. Amen. Rabbi Sai, Messiah is all that we have.
I don't really care about COVID, but with people around, people get sick, I gotta protect them, but I don't really care at all. I already got it twice, maybe a third time. So how I feel is that the English is great, but we don't really need it, It's just it's just me or is the shtickle hot in here? I stick on my face shield. It's kind of hot. It's just so hot in here. Mom, it's geschmack.
Has the slight disturbance.
Why in this yeshiva? It's too hot. I come in here, I'm sweating too much. I can't handle it. I go into the I'm dripping. It's like I just took a shower. I don't know what to do.
Rabbi Cohen was just spilling water on his head. It's a very hefker and loose and not polite way to act in the yeshiva.
What do I think of Rebbe Cohen? He's a mensch most of the time. It's like when you're taking honey out of the honeycomb and you go in with some trepidation and the denigration of the honey is a problem. You have to come back with a different attitude that makes it a more manageable problem.
What I feel is we should have Seder, as Rav Mendelssohn was saying. We can have Seder and order. We can't have going back, but English. We should have less English. We need to learn more Torah. I am sorry. I'm sorry for spilling too much. But next time I'll spill this. It's all good. So that's what I feel about English. We need to have Seder, as Rav Mendelssohn was saying. And we need to have less English so we can learn more Torah. Kapow! That is what my opinion is on opening up the English department. So back to you.
I think it is very important that we get the yeshiva back on track. It's like if we have the yeshiva, we have a car, and there's very important parts of a car. There's the outside of the car, there's the wheels, and there's the engine. And if we don't have the engine of the car, then we cannot get to the basketball games of the weekend. So it is very important that we put
I
all
have what you're saying.
parts-
Then we won't be combobulated.
we will not.
No, discombobulated.
Be mature, please.
I'm sorry.
So I think we need to be all together in the yeshiva. We have all the different parts come together, and we don't need to wear the masks that the liberals want us to always have. This corona is just the agenda of the liberal kooks. They're trying to make us not be able to do what we need to do.
The liberals.
Yeah.
Look at Eretz Yisrael. Look at Eretz Yisrael. You know, I know a lot about Israel. I grew up there. I even traded my Goin for an Uzi. Their entire country is vaccinated. And if you look at the liberals over here, we're just closing down.
Silly goose. They're completely shut up over there.
Ooh, whoa. The language. I think he fell asleep again.
Ah, there he goes.
What is this? I thought we were in yeshiva.
So the liberals, and then if you have Kiwi foods, we're all good. Kiwi foods, yeah.
No. Matur, be matur. I'm tired, but be matur. Get in the book.
Right, Wiener?
It's very important that we have all the different parts of the yeshiva system in place at all times. It's like a car. If you don't have one of the parts, especially the wiper fluid in the engine, then the car does not run properly at full speeds.
Shiloh, why do you need the washer fluid in the vehicle to make it to run? You don't need the washer fluid, only the engine, perhaps the tires. I didn't want to verbalize this in front of Rabbi Wiener, my esteemed colleague, but I really didn't think the washer fluid was correct. The washer fluid?
Like that, it's very important to have all of the parts.
It looks like Rabbi Enkel's nice and ready. So you want to give a nice geschmack speech? Oh, good. I like to see this.
Eretz Yisrael. One time when I was a kid, in Eretz Yisrael, I was hiking and I saw an Arab in Mashallah, and I took out my Uzi and I almost shot him in the head. But I didn't, because I saw that he had kids next to him. They vaccinated every single one of their citizens.
Hello everyone. It's good to see you guys. It's been a while. Rabbi Wiener asked that I bring you all together to discuss the reopening of the school. Personally, I think it's still too early. We still need to get vaccinated. I'd like to hear what your guys' thoughts are on this.
Well, personally, I think it would be very nice very nice to go back and see all the young blooming ninth graders, and I really just want to go back. I've been in my house for so long with so boring, and I think it would be nice to go back and see all the young children in school and to teach math again.
Well, Mr. Strauss, I see both ways. I mean, look at it this way. There's those liberals who, not those liberals, there's liberals who wear 7 masks at a time, which I don't argue with. I mean, sometimes you might catch me in like the corner, huddling all the masks over my face. But I also agree with the people who say that no masks at all, because, well, when I go swimming, I don't wear a mask in my gated community. I mean, like, right? All right, those are both fair opinions. Hold on, guys, 1 second. I'm gonna mute my mic and video. I'm still here, by the way. Just I'm gonna call Rabbi Wiener real quick, see what he has to say about those opinions.
I think it's time we go right to the jugular. We need
Another
to
computer's
open-
calling. I have to go.
We need to open the school without limitations. We need to be a coherent oilam, and we need to open. It seems Mr. Strauss is calling me. Hello?
Hello, Rabbi Wiener.
Ah, Mr. Strauss. That's beautiful. I wanted to talk to you. We have decided as a school that we're going to be reopening without limitations tomorrow.
I was just at the town hall. I actually got myself vaccinated.
Oh, that's fantastic. When you have the vaccine, you can come to school.
Absolutely not, Rabbi Wiener.
What do you mean?
Now, I understand the importance of our morning classes and Gemara, but I still believe that the risks of COVID far outweigh the benefits. The danger of coronavirus is imminent. We must still wait before starting school again.
No, we must have a coherent oilam. We must all be in the school tomorrow. It's liberal kooks.
Rabbi Wiener, perhaps?
Guys. I just got off the phone with Purim. We have good news and bad news. Good news is
Which Gevirim did you speak to? Perhaps?
all of them. See, the good news is we got the permits. Got the permits for the
Wonderful.
building. The bad news is we found another problem. We have to get permits again. It's gonna be an extra
Wait,
10 years.
Sir Beweener, I suggest we propose a compromise. Perhaps reopen tomorrow, but with face coverings, masks, perhaps a plastic bag, a face mask, something of the sort, just to limit the spread of COVID in the yeshiva.
I agree with the plastic bags, but the mask. What's wrong with the plastic bag?
No,
Just
I
plastic
wasn't
bag.
saying a mask or a plastic bag. You can have both.
What?
You can have a mask and a plastic bag. We don't discriminate here.
That's okay. Don't discriminate. That's good. No, I don't.
Alright, for boy side, that sounds like a very good plan.
Me. Rabbi Sai, it's mamish geschmack that we're having a full day of yeshiva. The seder, it's mamish what we need in our Torah, in our Ben Torah life. You can't be a Ben Torah without learning Torah on a full day. You can't go one day without learning Torah. Rabbi Sai, you chap! Oh, what geschmackness. After getting 2 times COVID, yeshiva was more lenient than me wearing a mask, so he let me wear just a face shield. The face shield is not as much blockage, but the yeshiva is lenient nowadays. But I don't really need to wear it at all. I got COVID twice after all, but you gotta do what you gotta do, Rabbi Sai. You understand? Yeah, back to learning.
Oh God, it's great to be back. I see my printer is still here. Where's my SAT prep? My baby, I've missed you so much. I think that the compromise proposed is a decent one, and yeah, I can't wait to come back to school, see everyone's fresh faces, and maybe punt Egger across the parking lot. Oh, my knee. I'm still indifferent on my opinion about coronavirus, but I'll agree with this compromise as long as I can keep on going swimming and come and see my beautiful printer and Strix and Avi and Barish and Myron in person in the flesh. Not so much cats though. I'm good with Zoom for him.
I'm very, very excited to be back, and I just get a little emotional thinking about it. I've been playing board games all day on my lonesome. Now I'm finally back to see all the young 9th graders, and to teach them good calculus and math, and give them good poundits. And I am ecstatic to be back.
What makes a yeshiva is it's the seeing each other's faces, and it's good to see everyone. It's good to see everyone. Not that we were wearing masks to begin with.
Mr. Stein, good to see you. Good to see you, Mr. Strauss.
The Rebbeim had a meeting about this. I was not informed. Maybe I'm not a Rebbe.